When you got to know that your son has actually scored rank 1, what was your reaction to that news? कहाँ पे आपको लगता था कि इसे तकलीफ हो रही है और कहाँ पे आपको लगता था कि ये बस जीत कर वापस आएगा?
तब मुझे लगता था कि ये ऐसे ही जा रहा है पेपर देने.
We are not expecting that result will come at the night. क्योंकि डाउनलोड तो हुआ है उसके बाद में देखो फिर देखा है 99.99 PR.
And he just showed that he is the 4th rank all India. So it was very exciting.
I just got goosebumps.
And why not? Probably it was a journey for almost more than 4.5 years of MBBS and 1 year of internship.
And when the results came, I checked once whether it is the original PDF or any fake PDF which was circulating. And the result was also like ये इतना बड़ा result नहीं आ सकता.
Throughout MBBS, my approach was if I read a certain topic, I should be perfect in that topic.
He was like कि क्या है क्या? तो I said कि मैंने देख लिया है, but I'm not sure. Please पहले आप देख लो.
What should be the perfect NEET PG 2025 strategy for your upcoming juniors? So hi everyone, finally the NEET PG result is out. I believe that this was one result we all were anxiously waiting for. NEET PG this time has been a roller coaster. I mean, I can understand the anxiety, the struggle every student has gone through, the 2-shift pattern, multiple postponements, and so many new experiments all in one exam. And the worst part, it was the exam that had the highest number of aspirants in the NEET PG history. So today I have the honor of sitting with some people who have gone through all the struggle and managed to be victorious at the end. I have got some DBMCI rankers with the DBMCI faculties, and today we are going to have the round table with the rankers. So with me we have the anatomy legend here, Dr. Ashwani Kumar, our academic director and radiology faculty, Dr. Rajat Jain, and the youth mentor, the Bade Bhaiya of the students, Dr. Aditya Gupta. Welcome everybody. And with us we have some amazing NEET PG rankers with some amazing ranks and two very special people. Guys, we know that the students are working hard. We know coaching institutes do have a little bit of, part in their success. But parents are someone who have the highest part in the student's success. They were the ones who are with the student through their high, through their lows, and motivating them every second of their lives. They are the ones who are the true heroes. So we have the honor of having parents of 2 rankers with us, and in this round table, we are going to have some serious questions with the parents. How did you manage to motivate these youngsters to actually get to their ambitions? So moving on, we are going to have the introduction here.
Hello everyone, I am Dr. Sharanu TS and I secured All India rank of 9 in the recently conducted NEET PG 2024. And I come from Belagavi Institute of Medical Science, Belagavi, from Karnataka.
Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Jeel Mistri. I have secured the rank 18 in the currently conducted NEET PG examination, and I came from the Gujarat, Ahmedabad, and I had completed my MBBS from the BJ Medical College, Ahmedabad.
Good evening everyone, I am Dr. Vaibhav Garg from GMC Chandigarh and I have secured All India Rank 1 in NEET PG 2020.
I am the mother of Vaibhav. Hello everyone, myself Dr. Naisargee Ankur Raval. I am from 2018 batch of Government Medical College, Baroda, Gujarat. And this is my very first attempt of my NEET PG examination, and by grace of God and blessings of parents and well-wishers, I got All India rank of 4 in recently conducted NEET PG examination.
Hello everyone. My name is Dr. Ankur Raval. I am consultant physician and diabetologist. I am father of Naisargee, and it is really honor to be having the stage with all of you.
Hello everyone, I am Dr. Pranjali Goyal. I have secured rank 35 in this recently conducted NEET PG 2024. I have passed my MBBS from DBMCI Hospital, New Delhi.
So thank you so much everyone for the kind intro. And ma'am, you are going to have my first question. When you got to know that your son has actually scored rank 1, what was your reaction to that news?
बेटी ने मेरे 10:30 बजे मुझे फ़ोन किया कि मम्मी मेरा ऑल इंडिया रैंक 1 आया है। तो मैंने कहा बेटा मजाक तो नहीं कर रहा? तो वो कहते नहीं मम्मी मैं सच बोल रहा हूँ। इनका अच्छा, कहते मैं भी आपको PDF भेजता हूँ, आप देखो चेक करो। इनका बहुत अच्छी बात है, बड़ा अच्छा लगा मुझे सुनकर ना।
मैम आपने इनकी पूरी जर्नी देखी है, आपने पूरा साथ दिया है, तो मैम ये जर्नी में कैसे थे? कहाँ पे आपको लगता था कि इसे तकलीफ हो रही है और कहाँ पे आपको लगता था कि ये बस जीत कर वापस आएगा?
जब भी कुछ खाता नहीं था ना, जैसे कभी एग्जाम देने जाना तो पहले से कुछ खा के नहीं जाना कि नहीं मुझे वॉमिटिंग लग रही है ऐसे, तब मुझे लगता था कि भाई ऐसे ही जा रहा है पेपर देने। और तब मुझे कहते नहीं बेटा खा के जब अपने रिलैक्स रहो, जैसे स्कूल के पेपर देते थे वैसे ही तुम आराम से इजी वे में।
और जब सुबह जा रहा था पेपर देने तो धक धक तो लग रही होगी आपको?
हाँ जी सर, बहुत ज़्यादा।
सर मैं आपसे सेम पूछना चाहूँगा।
It's really exciting for us. Actually, like when senior of Naisargee just told that the result was out, it is always tradition in our family that the results of Naisargee is seen by the lucky mascot, my son. That is his elder brother, ex-student of Bhatia Institute, and he is right now doing the DM Neurology. But he always sees the result of Naisargee. So right from the first MBBS, she is university first throughout. But every time the result is seen by my son. So this time also, my son just saw the result and he just moved the phone and he just showed that is the 4th rank all India. So it was very exciting, and we all parents, means myself, my missus, we just hugged her and we just tried to crush her also. So that was our reaction.
Before I could react to my result, my parents were so much excited.
I just got goosebumps.
Yes, so that is really happiest feeling which we saw with. And why not? Probably it was a journey for almost more than 4.5 years of MBBS and 1 year of internship. So it was a long journey, and when the result is out, it was really words could not suffice to express the feeling.
Wow, sir, wow. Pranjali, how was your parents' reaction?
Sir, actually, I was not at my home when I saw the result. So I just called them. I first saw the result and I was not able to believe it. So I sent the PDF to my father and said, I said कि पापा result आ गया है. And he was like कि क्या है? तो I said कि मैंने देख लिया है, but I'm not sure. Please पहले आप देख लो. Sir, मतलब my parents, they are not very tech friendly. So they were searching, and my mother was sending me constant voice messages. हमें नहीं मिल रहा है, please बता दे. हमें नहीं मिल रहा है, please बता दे. So then I told her, and my father तो instantly started crying. He was like in tears because and my mother was all saying the words कि तू मेरा शेर पुत्र है. Because I belong to a Punjabi family, so they always used to call me शेर पुत्र. So they said me कि हाँ, you have proved that you are my शेर पुत्र. And they were तो extremely happy. And my father was like कि तू कल सुबह बस एक बार घर आ जा. तो मतलब for them it was like they were at the top of the world. इतनी खुशी मुझे नहीं हो रही थी जितनी उनको हो रही थी.
That's a very sweet story. And what about you? कैसा था parents का reaction?
ऐसा बहुत एकदम अब नॉर्मल सिनेरियो था. मतलब कि हम तीनों बैठे हुए थे, मैं, अपनी मम्मी और मेरे फादर, और बस हम ऐसे बात ही कर रहे थे अब कौन सी ब्रांच लेनी है तेरे को, कौन सी कॉलेज अच्छी होती है, कहाँ का मेरिट कहाँ होता है. We are not expecting that result are coming and result will come at the night like around 10:30 or 10 PM को आया था. तो फिर एकदम से मैसेज आया व्हाट्सएप पे कि भैया रिजल्ट इज़ आउट. मैंने कहा कहाँ पर है, दोनों PDF तो भेजी नहीं है, आउट कैसे हुआ रिजल्ट. तो फिर दूसरी बार भी दूसरे ग्रुप पे मैसेज आया टेलीग्राम पे कि रिजल्ट्स आर आउट. मैंने कहा मेरे को देखना तो पड़ेगा ही. मैंने साइट देखी, साइट पर भी नहीं था. तो फिर लोग पूछ रहे थे कि PDF भेजो. PDF कोई भेज ही नहीं रहा था. 5 मिनट के बाद PDF आई. मतलब कि देयर आर PDF वाज अराउंड 60 MB. सो मेरे मोबाइल में रिचार्ज भी खत्म हो गया था. तो मैं पहले वाईफाई ढूंढने पाया क्योंकि डाउनलोड तो हुआ है, उसके बाद में देखूँ. तो मैंने पहले उसके बाद एकदम से खड़ा हो, किसी को कहा नहीं कि भैया रिजल्ट आया. मैं पहले वाईफाई ढूंढा, फिर कनेक्ट किया और देखा, डाउनलोड की फाइल. पहले तो 60 MB की PDF, उसमें 1400 पेज होते हैं, मतलब 1400 पेजेस. सर्च करने में भी 2 मिनट लगते हैं. तभी तो ऐसे लग रहा था कि हार्ट बीट वाज अराउंड 150-200 पर मिनट. इतनी ज़्यादा हार्ट बीट ऐसे लग रही थी कि पाल्पिटेशन हो रहा है हार्ट. उसके बाद मैंने रिजल्ट देखा, मतलब कि मैंने पहले तो देखा कि भैया मेरा ही रोल नंबर है, फिर देखा 99.99 PR। ओके, मैंने देखा भाई, पहले तो बिलीव ही नहीं हुआ। फिर मैंने टैबलेट लेके आया, टैबलेट में भी देखा, भी दूसरी बार इसमें भी PDF निकाली कि भैया मेरा ही है कि दूसरे का है। तो फिर देखा कि भाई, फिर बिलीव हुआ कि मेरा ही रैंक है। ड्रीम जैसा लग रहा था पहले तो, उसके बाद सबको बताया सोसाइटी में, लाइक हम सोसाइटी में रहते हैं, तो फिर आजू बाजू वाले सभी लोग होते हैं वो इकट्ठे हो गए। फिर बहुत ऐसा बहुत प्राउड मोमेंट हुआ था, बिकॉज इट वॉज लाइक बिगेस्ट अचीवमेंट फ्रॉम माई साइड एंड माई फैमिली साइड, and I am also the first generation doctor in my family, so it was a very proud moment.
Congratulations, we are very, very proud of you, bro.
Thank you, sir.
Shane, what about you?
Sir, when the result actually came, I was not in the home, and with the friends I was on outing. And when the results came, I checked once whether it is the original PDF or any fake PDF which was circulating. And the result was also like my friend said it was around 60 MB. Then I expected that ये इतना बड़ा result नहीं आ सकता। बाद में वो डाउनलोड, मैं ट्रेन में था, वो डाउनलोड होने में ट्रेन में कॉल करने की नेटवर्क आता है, डाउनलोड ही दूरी बात है वो। बाद में वो 10-15 मिनट होने के बाद मैं चेक किया, पहले मेरा रोल नंबर डाला है, बाद में वो सर्च इंजन 5 मिनट लगा, बाद में दूसरे फ़ोन में चेक किया, उसमें 9 नंबर है। बाद में मैं समझा वो मेरे फ़ोन में ही चेक करेंगे, बाद में उसका रिज़ल्ट आएगा शायद करके। बाद में मेरे फ़ोन में चेक किया, वो 9 नंबर आया था। मैं बिलीव नहीं कर सकता। बाद में चेक किया, फैमिली को इन्फॉर्म किया, वो भी बड़े खुश थे।
Chalo, good, very proud of you.
Anybody of you have faced this challenge between PG ID and application and roll number?
So as I mentioned, my brother was looking the result. So firstly, I gave the application ID.
PG ID, yeah.
And after my brother showed it's a rank 4, so I confirmed एक बार confirm कर लो अपना ही है ना, तो बाजू में एक बार रोल नंबर भी देख लो। तो वो एडमिट कार्ड मेरा पुराना था, तो उसमें रोल नंबर अलग था। मैंने बोला ये कैसे हो सकता है? फिर डेट देखी तो पुरानी थी, तो फिर 11 अगस्त का फिर से डाला और रोल नंबर में सही था।
So this is a lot of students have faced this challenge that they are not able to match their PG ID. PG ID is common between the 23rd June admit card and this 11th August, but the roll number is different. The roll number that was allotted in 23rd June was different versus the one that was done on 11th August.
Actually, so many students have messaged me also regarding this part. I've told them कि हमने वीडियो बनाया है, ठीक है, पहुंचेगा इनवी तक।
I hope you did not check your result with your previous roll number. You did that? I guess you did that.
No, that roll number was not coming as such.
Okay.
ठीक है, तो आप what was your preparation strategy? कैसी थी preparation strategy? कैसा था? अब सब पूछेंगे हमारे academic director sir. Sir, the mic is yours.
Let's start with the Vaibhav. So Vaibhav, tell me that when you entered into MBBS, how studious you were, and what were the thoughts that were there? Because a lot of time nowadays, the biggest challenge that most of the people faces is that how to balance studying in MBBS versus getting a rank in a PG entrance exam. Now, at one side, we know that we have to read a lot of theory stuff, but on the other side, we have to balance that trying to be a good doctor also. So, how you managed starting from your MBBS? I assume that all of you are the one who have just completed the MBBS, and this is the first time that you were writing the exam, right? So, starting with you.
So from the very first day of MBBS, my main motto was to be a good doctor and to gain as much information, as much knowledge that MBBS has to offer to me. Like, and did not from the very first year, I did not focus that I have to be very good at the professional examinations, or I have to crack the entrance examination, which is ahead for the post-graduation. I have focused that I have to just gain as much as knowledge, as much conceptually sound I can be, and also to just enjoy the field of medicine, because I was very much interested in this field from the very beginning. And as I grew up, I learned more about human body, all the structures which it is composed of, how it functions, and that as the professional examination went by, I truly came more and more in love with this field, and with the same mindset, I kept on moving forward from one prof to another prof, reading standard textbooks, and then from the later part of second year when the lockdown came, I thought that it would be difficult for me to manage all of this on my own, and then I started using video lectures and summed it up with the standard textbooks, and also started solving MCQs to focus on a broader horizon covering all the aspects, be it professional examinations or entrance or the knowledge. So that's how I approached, that was my approach during MBBS.
So when we say standard textbook, everybody use this word. What is the meaning? Can you objectify the books that you read?
So for the like I had watched some of the previous year, like of Aditya Gupta sir himself. So he has always focused on using standard textbooks like for anatomy, Gray's Anatomy, and for physiology, Guyton and Genome, for biochemistry, Harper, like all the standard textbooks which are the gold standard for that subject, which are considered the most appropriate and most ideal source of preparation for that subject. So I did not read the whole of it, but I always tried to gain as much as I could from the textbooks. And in the second year from Robbins Mythology, which I do feel it is the Bible of MBBS, because it is a beautiful book and with so much clarity, so much good images. Like it really feels enjoyable experience to read that book. For pharmacology, I refer to Katzung and K.D. Tripathi, and for microbiology, Anant Narayan, and Park for PSM, and Harrison for medicine, and Bailey and Love for surgery.
Naisargee, what about you?
Standard textbooks.
No, overall, how you managed it?
From before starting off my MBBS, I was very fascinated by the all 19 subjects because I had my brother who is studying the same syllabus. So from the day one of MBBS, our anatomy professor, who is a HOD, taught us the type of joint. So after coming back to home, I make sure that I just conquer this type of joint. So I watch Ashwani sir's video. So throughout MBBS, my approach was if I read a certain topic, I should be perfect in that topic. So that even after 1 year, if you ask me, that my concept shouldn't be lacking. If factual things, if I forget that can be removed by the revision strategy. But if the concepts are lacking, so it is very difficult for an entrance examination. So from starting of my MBBS, I make sure that my concepts are very clear. So as I said, standard textbooks play an important role. Reading standard textbooks give you a concept in a detailed version. So you can't forget the pathophysiology, or you can say the histopathological image that is given in the patho Robbins textbook. So if I still remember, if I today read pathology, I still remember the Robbins ने ये side पे ये image दी थी, और यही image exam में आती है, यही standard होती है image. तो standard textbooks तो पढ़नी ही है, वो कुछ option में नहीं है, पर the video lectures or the role of coaching institute come when एक टाइम होता है जब सिलेबस बहुत वास्ट हो जाता है और हमें प्रॉपर डायरेक्शन चाहिए होती है, तभी कोचिंग इंस्टीट्यूट आता है कि फॉर एग्जांपल एक टॉपिक है जैसे कि पैथो में डायलेटेड कार्डियोमायोपैथी है, उसमें कॉन्सेप्ट ये है आप इस कॉन्सेप्ट पे सब बिल्डअप कर सकते हो. तो एक कोचिंग इंस्टीट्यूट मैंने इसी पर्पस से ज्वाइन किया था कि मेरे बेसलाइन कॉन्सेप्ट सही होने चाहिए, उस पर मैं मोर इन्फॉर्मेशन एड ऑन कर सकती हूँ. तो थ्रू आउट MBBS मेरा वही रहा है. दूसरा एक है कि क्लिनिक्स बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होते हैं कि वार्ड पोस्टिंग में अगर इफ आई हैव हर्ड AS के मर्मर और कैरोटिड उस पर स्प्रेड होता है तो इट्स क्राइम टू फॉरगेट दैट. सो एग्जाम में कभी भी कुछ भी आएगा कि आपने देखा हुआ पेशेंट में देखा हुआ आप कभी भूल नहीं सकते. तो वो मेरा अप्रोच रहा है. हमारे सेकेंड ईयर से क्लिनिक्स चालू होते हैं, तो फ्रॉम स्टार्टिंग ऑफ सेकेंड ईयर हम वी हैड अ गुड ग्रुप ऑफ फ्रेंड्स जो डिस्कस करते थे, पूरा वार्ड देख लेते थे, स्क्रीन कर लेते थे, ये पेशेंट में ये फाइंडिंग है, सब फिर डिस्कस करते थे. तो मेरा पूरा MBBS की जर्नी इफ आई कंक्लूड तो स्टैंडर्ड टेक्स्ट बुक्स, कॉन्सेप्ट बिल्डिंग और क्लिनिकल पोस्टिंग को फुल्ली एंजॉय किया था.
So coaching has always been projected in a bad light, right? So how you managed that lot of time people say that the coaching means that you are just focused about an exam and you are forgetting being what is being learned. Right? So, and both of you said that your primary objective was to learn the subject. So you have learned the subject. I honestly speaking, I do not know how good you people are as doctor as of now, but you people have proved in a competitive exam. So how you have created that balance? You have partly said it, but because a lot of time people are unable. The moment we say that you have to do this video lecture, they say that I am trying to tell that now don't read any textbook. Now don't read anything. Just do the video lecture and then do solve the MCQ. That's not the message that we are giving to the students. So how you have taken up that particular message and you have utilized the best of both the worlds and came out.
If we are in the second year, so we get to know that next topic to be taught in our college, or next topic which I have supposed to read is for example CVS pathology. So firstly I will look at the video lectures, that what are the important topics and what are the concepts, because teacher read all the textbook and consolidate into a simple manner, that every student should be remember, and every student should understand the topic. So teacher simplifies any difficult topic. So firstly I would go through the video lectures and then they thoroughly read textbook. A textbook is not an option for video lecture. They are the supporting aid कि video पहले देखो जिससे textbook पढ़ना easy हो जाए.
So that's probably a very, very important message, Dr. Nachiket, what she is raising, that specifically the students who are in MBBS, supplementing it with the coaching, supplementing it with the video lecture does not mean that you are eliminating the need of reading any theory part. It is just to make it more simplified for them, so that once they are reading, like you are reading pathology, let's say you are reading Dr. Praveen's lecture, so reading Robbins becomes much more simplified for you. You are reading Dr. Ashwani's lecture, reading anatomy becomes much more simplified for you.
This will be for Sharanu, and so I'm pretty sure you guys would have had similar journey. I've taken interview of Sharanu also, so they also will agree to the fact that their journey was also similar. All of them focus on standard textbooks, and this is something I will say, that top 100 rankers are already decided prior to the exams, not on the day of the exam. They were the ones who were thorough with their MBBS throughout MBBS. They were regular with their MBBS. They had read standard textbooks. Exam was just an exam in which they just got the rank. My question to you is that probably there were some 500 more people, or let's say 1,000 other people who were there who had similar caliber to you guys. The difference between a rank 1,000 versus the top 100 ranks that you've got, I feel lies in two parts. One is MCQ solving, and second is the way you plan your revision. So my question to both of you is, and to anyone, like, how did you solve MCQs so that you jumped from that top 1,000, 2,000 rank, which you got from your basic MBBS knowledge, to the top 100 ranks you guys have gotten? I'll ask everyone to chip in. And what was your revision strategy? Because these are the two things that differentiate a 2,000, 3,000 ranker from a top 10 or 100 ranker. And this is one thing which everyone will be very interested to know. Because knowledge, yes, it's good to extract a lot of knowledge, but you have to implement it on the day of the exam also.
So first I would like to tell that I am a very late starter. I have not read any textbook. I am a BD Charasiya person, to be very frankly. Because when I came in college, my strategy was like, yeah, I know the doctor's life. It is a very busy life. It is a very busy profession. I have these 5 years of MBBS where I can have most of the fun of my life. So I enjoyed my MBBS a lot. So around in the third prof, I started thinking, now I need to be serious and I need to start preparing for the PG examination. In third year, I was more focused on building concepts, because till second year, I was nothing. If you will ask my first or second prof professors, they will not agree that this person has cracked NEET PG in first attempt. I was so bad at that. So third year was my just to focus on building concepts and completing the subjects and making my notes. In final year, I started doing MCQs, and my strategy was like, whatever the days, I have to do some of the MCQs daily, because as per the teachers told in the videos, as per the seniors have taught, that doing MCQs is very important if you want to crack in multiple choice type examination. But starting off, I started with a very I started doing a question bank. I used to study the topic and do the question bank. And when I had done with the question bank, subject wise, topic wise, then my topic was to make the custom modules. And I thought I need to increase my amount of questions I did daily. So at the end, till the end of my journey, like in April, May, I used to do 200, 300 MCQs daily, and that was my target. Even if I have not done my revision part, I have to solve this much MCQs at least. So I thought this was my strategy to increase the number of MCQs as much as I can do daily.
So my strategy was very simple. So firstly, PYQ आने चाहिए. So firstly, if I want to start a certain subject, so firstly I will go for a PYQ. PYQ सब सही होने चाहिए. PYQ में कोई factual concept है तो उसको screenshot रखो, बाद में revise करना है. Then PYQ के आसपास के PYT. तो प्रीवियस ईयर टॉपिक अगर क्वेश्चन बैंक पूरा है, क्वेश्चन बैंक का मॉड्यूल है, तो उसमें PYT कोई टॉपिक है कि प्रीवियस ईयर टॉपिक कोई पूछ रहे हैं बार बार, तो वो पूरा मॉड्यूल सॉल्व कर दो. फिर बाकी सारे क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करो. क्वेश्चन प्रैक्टिस शुड बी एज रूटीन एज जस्ट लाइक ड्रिंकिंग वाटर. तो क्वेश्चन प्रैक्टिस शुड बी अ पार्ट ऑफ योर रूटीन जर्नी. तो ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि एक दिन क्वेश्चन करे बिना निकल गया, पानी पिए बिना नहीं निकल सकता, ऐसा होना चाहिए. तो क्वेश्चन प्रैक्टिस मैंने लास्ट में ऐसा किया था कि आई यूज टू सॉल्व इन अ 40 क्वेश्चन ब्लॉक. सो आई मेक अ कस्टम मॉड्यूल ऑफ 40 क्वेश्चन ओनली बिकॉज इन रियल एग्जामिनेशन 40 क्वेश्वन ब्लॉक इज कमिंग. So just after waking up, I make a module of 40 questions, and then I solve in the time bound manner, and then I just quickly go through the wrong question and the correct question, that whether my logic was right or wrong. After that, I used to study for 2 to 3 hours at a stretch, and after that, for a short break, I again shift to the custom module of 40 questions. So in this way, I cover almost 3 to 4 modules of 40 questions each. 100 to 150 questions were done, and this is the essential. It is not like you are doing something extra. This is the essential for any entrance examination. Talking about revision strategy, so I will start from the end. So before my examination, I kept 4 days for reading my 20th notebook kind of thing. So I had my notebook, handwritten notebook. Along with that, I had some favorites bookmark on my iPad. So I used to go through that in 4 days of time. After that, I kept 11 days of timer for rapid revision of all 19 subjects. So for major subject, I kept 1 day. For minor subject, 2 days. So in that way, I could cover all 19 subjects in 9 days as well. So 2 days were buffer in that revision also. And after that, it was a more like 20 days just after postponement, that is 23rd June, and then real examination 11th August. I could complete 3 revision of almost 9 to 10 subjects and 2 revision of major remaining subjects. So in this way, I kept on reducing the duration of each revision, and I kept the same notebook. I am not reducing or compromising on my content, but my speed goes increasing because I am reading the same content 10 number of times. So I am confident while flipping the pages, like this is the written on this page. So revision becomes very easy if you follow this strategy.
First, I want to start from the beginning. I had started my preparation from the second year only. I had covered all the first and second year subject in the second year, and I had done all the I had done all the 19 subject I had completed in the third first only. Then in the third final, I just started revising the topics, and I had given the more importance to the major subjects like obs gynae ho gaya, फिर surgery. Then like I want to explore that subjects. I want to learn the clinical aspect of that. Like I am more of a practical person, so I like to see the practical things like clinics में जाना. मतलब कि मैं जब जाता हूँ ऐसा नहीं कि पूरे like there was a term like 1.5 month की term होती है हमारे यहाँ per subject 1.5 month term. I usually go only for 15 days, but remaining 1 month I will do all the practical aspect, and then on the next 15 days I will cover all the cases that are asked in the exam and related to the NEET PG examinations. And also, I also have given the more importance to the minor subjects, because if you have to concur the exam, if you have to correct your more and more, like you have to correct 175 question up, you have to go the 175 question up to come in the top 100. Like it's an average for the top 100 that you have to do the 175 question correct. सो माइनर सब्जेक्ट में से कोई भी क्वेश्चन गलत नहीं होना चाहिए. यू हैव टू डू द माइनर सब्जेक्ट परफेक्टली, एंड माइनर सब्जेक्ट्स आर वेरी शॉर्ट एंड स्वीट. इट कैन बी completed in a 1 day also, or it can be completed in a like half day also. Like there is a like 5 minor subjects are there in the final years, then 1 in the third year, etc, etc. So it was like I had focus in the final year. I had focus on that aspect only, and then like internship. Like in our college, internship are like very supportive. Like our senior are very supportive. They are support us. Like they tell us that you have to do the great job. They are also motivating us. Like आपको आना है, आपको काम करके चले जाना, आपको पढ़ना है, आपको पढ़ना ही है, मतलब कि ऐसा बोलते थे हमको. So I had get an adequate amount of time for that, for the preparation in my internship also. So I had get around, I had divided the around 10 to 12 month duration. Like I was preparing as if like my exam is in the 3rd March only, so that I have to complete my syllabus 1 month ahead of 3rd March. So like there is only 10 months are there. So I had completed, I had divided in 10 months into 5, 3 and 2. First revision will be completed in the 5 months. It was like a comprehensive revision. You have to read each and every aspect. You have to do MCQ. Like there is no cap limit for that MCQ. You have to do like unlimited MCQ. जितने भी आप कर सको इतने करो. मतलब कि आपको जितना भी टाइम मिला आप MCQ करो. उसके बाद आता है 3 month का duration. So in 3 month duration I started collecting all the PYTs and PYQs. So I had done all my PYQs in like these 3 month duration. And जैसे भी लास्ट में 2 month बचे उसके बाद अनाउंसमेंट हुआ कि आपकी एग्जाम डिले हो गई है. So it was like very like distressing news. No, मुझे तो ऐसा लगता है distressing था, because I had completed my preparation and I was in the like rapid fire round. Because I have to complete, like I can easily complete my syllabus in 1-2 month, and also I had a buffer of 15 days. So like it was very good preparation for good arrangement for me, but it was delayed. So that I started again. I started doing GTs. Like I had done around 30 to 35 GTs in that durations, in that 10 month durations, and like I have started my average from 130 only. I have ascended from 130. Average. I had correcting my. I will started correcting that average. I like in the first 5 months, my average was around 140. Then I reached to 150 only. Then that was like very depressing for me, because like my syllabus was completed, but not sending like that much. But then like I had like talked to my senior. Then they said me that it's very tough to ascend from 150 to 160, and 160 to 170 is very much difficult. So you have to prepare very well. So then I had starting each and every corner topic. I start picking up from each and every GT. I started every top. GT review is very important for that. I learned I like fingertips में होने चाहिए जो भी टॉपिक हो GT में पूछ रहे हो. बिकॉज लाइक अभी आप नीट पीजी का रिकॉल करें, मेरा सेकंड सेशन था, उसमें से 4 क्वेश्चन जीटी के आए थे एज सच कि ऑप्शन भी उन्होंने चेंज नहीं किए थे. लाइक मतलब कि जीटी आप रिकॉल करो तो बहुत अच्छी हैबिट है वो रिकॉल करने की. मैंने पहले भी कहा था, कल भी कहा था कि मतलब कि आप एक जीटी रिव्यू करते हो तो उसमें 200 क्वेश्चन आता है, उसमें 4 ऑप्शन होते हैं पर क्वेश्चन, उसमें 800 टॉपिक्स होते हैं. 800 में से आप 400 भी टॉपिक भी रिवाइज करो तो आपका लाइक जीटी बहुत सक्सेसफुल हो गया. भले आपका 120 और 130 करेक्ट हुआ और क्वेश्चंस. लाइक आई हैड प्रिपेयर्ड लाइक दैट, एंड देन अगेन डिले, like there is a 2 time delay in our examination. So like इट वॉज लाइक मतलब कि जो प्रिपेयर कम कर रहे थे उसके लिए तो अच्छा था, हमारे लिए डिस्ट्रेसिंग था, बिकॉज वी हैव टू डू इट अगेन एंड अगेन. वी हैव टू लाइक तब तो ऐसा लग रहा था कि अब क्या ही पढ़े, मतलब कि ऐसा ही लग रहा था कि टॉपिक रिवाइज करेगी या कोई कंफ्यूजन हो रहा था, मतलब कि टॉपिक रिवाइज करे या एमसीक्यू करे. इट वाज लाइक जनरल कंफ्यूजन आफ्टर द एग्जाम वाज डिलेड इन फ्रॉम 13 जून टू 11 अगस्त. पहले तो वो भी पता नहीं था कि 11 अगस्त को एग्जाम कब होगा एग्जाम. सो लाइक some are doing like they are doing like MCQs. We are doing like I am doing like hidden topics. Like I say that tag is hidden topics. Like some topics होते हैं कि hidden topic होते हैं, मतलब कि आपको ढूंढने पड़ते हैं. इन्फेक्शियस डिजीज होते हैं वो हिडन टॉपिक होते हैं. एक्सक्लूजन क्राइटेरिया, इंक्लूजन क्राइटेरिया, सारे क्राइटेरियाज होते हैं. फिर छोटे छोटे सिंड्रोम्स होते हैं. उसमें से एक क्वेश्चन आ ही जाता है, मतलब कि आपको एक दिन में ही वो पढ़ना होता है. मतलब कि यू हैव टू रिवाइज दैट हिडन टॉपिक. यू कैन रिवाइज इट इन ओनली 1 day, बट उसमें से वो वेरी हाई यील्ड होता है. 2-3 क्वेश्चन आर कमिंग डायरेक्टली फ्रॉम दैट एंड इट इज़ अ फ्लैश क्वेश्चन. यू लाइक यू कैन आपको आता होगा और आपको नहीं आता होगा. आप उसमें से एक्सक्लूजन या इंक्लूजन नहीं कर सकते कोई भी ऑप्शन. सो आई हैड फोकस ऑन दैट in that duration of delay.
Coming to my preparation, basically before as my colleagues said, sir, reading standard textbook initially it will be heavy, but once you watch the online platform videos, then you can excel in the standard textbooks. The standard textbooks, the videos along with the clinicals will give you a strongest concept. Like reading only textbook initially at the starting of your academic preparation, it will be very tough. As and when you start with the online platform and clinical posting, you will get a thorough knowledge of the postings and also the academics. The main part is, as Rajat sir said, the online platforms there is a myth that online platforms are replacing the clinical posting and standard textbook. There is nothing like that. They are add-on to it. No one can replace the clinical postings and standard textbook. It is a must. Everyone has talked about the reading standard textbook. So I want to focus mainly about the revision strategy, as said by the Aditya sir. As you all know that our NEET PG was postponed at 2 times and preponed at 1 time. And after postponement, everybody needs a break. And so I took a break of around 7 to 10 days after both postponement. And after postponement, I calmed my nerves, telling to me that trust your source until now what you have did. And I kept believing that no new thing has to be done, as the faculty already curated the notes and we should trust the source. So I don't I don't thought that I should add some more information. I revised the same thing again and again. As Aditya sir says, revision is the main key to the success. So during the last 7 to 10 days, I kept 7 days for revision, and some 2-3 days I kept buffer. And my shift came at the afternoon session, which was unexpected. So I thought of giving some 2 GTs, which is a unique thing. Before also I was not expected to give GT in the last 2 days. But I thought that I have to acclimatize that schedule, that 3 to 7:30. It was unique for us also, and it was the first time. During that time, I had given only 1 or 2 GTs at that time. So I made up 2 GTs, and when afternoon session was quite tough, they told, but I felt that it was giving like another GT like in previous 2 days. So I felt the main last revision and the last 2 JTs were the game changing.
Being a preclinical faculty, I would want to ask something to cater the people who are interns and post interns. Let's imagine that you people have read very well through your MBBS, but let's imagine somebody who's not prepared very well, like you started in 3rd year, and presume that somebody like got serious about it in final year or even after that. And that time, like you mentioned about clinicals, so you're obviously in clinic, so you're doing internship, you're quite kind of very motivated about the clinical part, and you're getting quite exposure to that. Now that is a time that you probably don't get very motivated to read pre and paraclinical subject like anatomy, biochemistry, right? So I want to know that if someone is that stage, I'm pretty sure that there will be a good chunk of people who probably will be facing the same. So what are your suggestions to them, how they should be approaching because if somebody is reading anat, physio, biochem from first year, that's okay, they have a lot of time. But if you're being an intern or post intern, how should they cater the need of this pre and paraclinical? I want this answer from you because you started a little late, that you said.
Yeah, sir, actually, when I started, I was thinking कि यार मेरे first and second year subjects तो इतने अच्छे नहीं हैं. I should make my third and final year subjects very strong because मैंने सुना था कि final year holds very much more importance in NEET PG as compared to first and second year subjects. But then I started giving CTs and the first and second year subjects are very weak, very weak. Then I started realizing कि no, these are the scoring subjects. If I read them very clearly, if I build concepts very good, I can score much more through pre and clinical subjects. So I was like, I don't have any time for reading textbook. I should just go to Ashwani sir's anatomy. I will make notes. I will see the videos and I will learn it and I will make the concept from that only. So I haven't read any of the textbook. I have just watched the videos and I have trusted the teachers because I thought ki what they are teaching is more than enough to secure a good rank, and it has proven beneficial for me. So I would prefer and I will guide everyone to do the same if they are starting late.
Okay. You started like reading anatomy from first year itself because your brother was a great inspiration at home itself. But how did you manage it? Because first year, like you had read everything in quite a detail. I saw your notes yesterday also. So how you managed to kind of concise it to the things to be read only for the PGM examination?
Sir, as I mentioned, I kept the same notes, but it created a photographic memory in myself. Okay? I know whatever is written in this page. So if someone is being in the time crunch, say for example he is a post intern or an intern, so he may go to a shorter version of the same faculty. For example, you had a one-shot revision session. So it creates it is created by the subject specialist. So you had gathered all the important topics into just 3 to 4 hours. So it has all the essential topics that you should be knowing before entering to examination. So one may go for a shorter version of the subject, but if you have a time, so main videos would be sufficient. And one more thing, if you are more confident in the subject, you may directly go to the PDF, but don't compromise कि PDF में से ये पढ़ा है नहीं पता चला तो जाने तो ऐसा नहीं. ये तो मतलब if you are referring to a shorter version, तो उसका each and every word, each and every line should be imbricated in your mind. You shouldn't be miss out on the shorter version notes. So this was my advice.
Dr. Vaibhav?
Sir, I would like to say that even if a person is starting late, like an internship or post-intern, first of all, one should have self-belief that it doesn't matter however much one has studied earlier or later, they should have self-belief that they can still do it, and it is not the end of the race. First priority should be having self-belief and confidence in oneself. Then, according to their comfort level, they can start with main videos or face-to-face classes, whichever suits them the best. Some people are themselves very much organized. They can go in for the online source. But if you need that constant push, that constant motivation, and that somebody makes you sit for the entire class, and that helps you in being more organized, then you should go in for the face-to-face class. So then it is necessary to build a broad base and not rely directly on not find shortcut directly. It is very much important to build a strong base, cover every subject in detail, and that might take more than a year. So you can plan your strategy accordingly, like which exam you are targeting. It is not necessary to crack in first go or second go. Everyone takes time to get acclimatized to the process, to learn the art of solving MCQs, which is also a very essential component. Like an artist takes time to be perfect at drawing, painting. That in the same way, MCQ solving also takes time. It cannot happen like you solve MCQs for 1 or 2 months before the exam and you will go through it. It is an art which has to be learned gradually by giving more and more tests, more and more grand tests, and reviewing them and ruling out options. And that is also an art. So if one combines broad base with MCQ solving ability, and then concising it over a span of few months towards the last 10 days to be able to revise in the last 10 to 15 days, I think he can still do it even if it's starting late.
They are said correctly, but I want to add that how can you do that? You have to do the final year, and you have to do also the first and second year subject like that. So I can say that you can integrate the topics like in the when you are reading the ortho, then there are some topics are coming like nerves injury, so you can read the nerves directly from the anatomy. You can you can prepare like that, like in the medicine and pathology. Medicine and pathology you can integrate. Then also you can integrate the medicine. You can do the medicine and directly you can do the pharmacotherapy directly from the pharmacology. It will cover like around 6 to 70% topics of second year also, and also you can you are doing good in the medicine. Also, it will be very helpful that you are doing comprehensively, because like you are doing the medicine from books, and also there you are doing the pharmacotherapy. It will be very much connecting, and also it will helping during the intensive posting, because you have to find like you have like peripheral posting, so you can easily integrate to that. Yeah. Then also I want to say that someone are doing like कुछ लोग ऐसा करते हैं कि मतलब कि दे आर डूइंग लाइक दैट पूरे वीक ही पूरा मेजर सब्जेक्ट करते हैं. तो मैं एक चीज़ कहना चाहता हूँ कि आप ऐसा मत कीजिए. मतलब कि आप ऐसा भी कर सकते हैं, मैं जैसा करता हूँ कि यू हैव टू गिव द टाइम लाइक 4.5 days फॉर द मेजर सब्जेक्ट एंड रिमेनिंग 2.5 days यू कैन रिवाइज इट द फर्स्ट एंड सेकेंड ईयर सब्जेक्ट्स. सो वो भी रिवाइज होंगे और आपका मेजर सब्जेक्ट भी कवर होते रहेंगे साइड में. सो यू कैन नॉट लाइक फील द बर्डन लाइक मुझे तो कुछ भी याद नहीं रहा. इंटर्नशिप में ऐसे बर्डन नहीं होगा.
Sir, if anyone is starting late, my first message is don't panic in this high competition field. In third year, if you are starting in the third year or final year, you can, as I started preparation in the third year. In the third year, you can complete the third prof and if possible all the subjects from final prof. But I completed only short subjects in the third year, and in final year you can complete final years, and if possible the first and second year. And in the internship also, if you get time, first and second prof will be covered in the internship. This first completing the clinical and then completing the pre and from preclinical and paraclinical will help you to clinical integration. As I felt is first reading the clinical subjects and then integrating the first year and second subjects will thoroughly understand the first. Like if gene is given in the pathology, then if you are already studied the medicine or surgery, you will be definitely knowing this is coming in that tumor, this is coming in this is like. The integration will be proper. There is no negative point in studying late or studying clinical subject first and then studying non-clinical subjects after that.
All right. So we now come to the last part of the podcast. All right. Now this is your message this is your basically the message that you have to put to your juniors. First of all, the question is that what should be the perfect NEET PG 2025 strategy for your upcoming juniors? All right, so you have to tell them what could have been gone better, how you could have basically, what you guys did, how did you integrate Bhatia into that, all right, and how did you integrate all the resources and actually made to this particular rank. So Pranjali, we are going to start with you.
The strategy that I used in my preparation and I want to guide is that as much as GT is important, subject tests are also equally important. So I used to give all the GTs, but I never skipped any TND. I used to give every TND because I thought ki in GTs, like in paraclinical or short subjects, there are hardly 2-3 questions. But I don't think so. They cover all the subjects. So subject tests are as much as important, and moreover, giving GCLT is very important because it gives us the real life examination that you have to reach the examination center on time. You have to give because at home when we give the test we have the perfect environment that we have our perfect chair table, but at the center there might be some kind of nuisance. There might be कि ऐसा हो सकता है कि वहाँ AC काम नहीं कर रहा है या computer hang कर रहा है. So I think that giving these kind of tests is very important, and please trust the teachers. They know everything. मतलब I personally wanted to share कि कई बार ऐसा होता था कि मेरा स्कोर अच्छा नहीं आ रहा है. I used to ask Rajat Jain sir, मैं उनको मैसेज करती थी कि सर मेरा ऐसा मार्क्स नहीं आ रहे ये टेस्ट पर, तो he used to give me कि नहीं बच्चे हो जाएगा, you are doing good, do this, and I used to follow my teacher's advice blindly. So I think कि don't stress too much, don't think too much, just follow your teachers. They know better than you. That's all.
Well, thank you. Naisargee.
So first of all, continuing with her talk. For the student who are in the third year or a final year or an intern, the best time to give GT was yesterday. The second best is today. So start giving GT as early as possible. Second thing, as I said earlier, Q bank should be given on the daily basis. Questions solve करने हैं, because at the end of your journey you are giving an MCQ exam. So you should be giving a mock drill to yourself, how well you can consolidate or apply your theory knowledge into a question paper. So second strategy would be your revision plan should be perfect. Like first revision should be detailed one, second one should be a lesser duration but not compromising on your content and revising it on a faster pace. Third revision should be further shorter and even increasing your speed. And the third and foremost important thing is don't think about the results. Sometimes we get anxious or we get nervous or even negative thoughts come into mind just because we are thinking of the result. As I believe in Gita, there is a line say karmani vadhikarastu ma phaleshu kadachan. So we are destined to do our work if you give your 100% effort, if you trust your process, trust your notes, and just believe in yourself, and the result will be in your favor only. So that is my advice.
Totally agree with her. I also believe that one should not be so much attached to a single examination and make it life or death for himself or herself. This is just a process. Like one used to take so much tension and then go for professional examinations and pass a theory and practical. In a similar way, this is also an entrance exam, but the pattern is different. So I would like to guide the NEET 2025 aspirants that you should always channelize your energy in a planned manner. If you are not if you're not putting your energy in a planned manner, then it might become difficult for you to channelize all your energy into a single goal and at a single your desired branch and college. So first I would like to say that they should plan revisions from a broader base towards a narrow pathway, and ultimately plan it in such a way that whatever you are reading in the last, I would say 10-15 days or even last 3 months, a question from that should not get wrong. You should be so much confident in that matter which you are reading in the last few days that it should have 100% questions correct from that source. And when a person narrows the content himself or herself, then the most high and most volatile facts have to be revised at the end. So if one goes in a planned manner with this approach in mind, then definitely the factual questions which would be asked would be covered in the last few days, and the conceptual knowledge one should acquire in the very beginning of the preparation and not directly doing any short course or any revision videos. So I would say that build a broad base, learn it conceptually in the very first reading, and then gradually narrow it down towards the most factual, most volatile, and most high topics.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I would like to say that only that like I am following one quote like that things will be simple if you are keeping it simple. बिकॉज आपको आपकी प्रिपरेशन बहुत स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड करनी होगी, किसी और की प्रिपरेशन को ध्यान मत दो, अपनी ही प्रिपरेशन पे ध्यान दो. बिकॉज व्हेन वी आर सीइंग अदर्स प्रिपरेशन वी गेट एंजियस, लाइक वी थॉट दैट आवर प्रिपरेशन आर रॉन्ग and that we will try to change our preparation. Like मुझे भी ऐसे अपनी पेस बदलनी होगी. मतलब कि I was from the start I was a slow learner, slow reader, so that I have to revise, and also I have to revise the topic 3 or 4 times. So I self understood that I have to revise the more time, and I have to prepare myself like from that. So because of that I have to do hard working. Like some people are like they are sharp people because they remember in one go. So you have to identify yourself. You have to curate your own preparation by yourself. You have also you have to take you can take the help with the faculties. Bhatia faculties are always there, and they are very flexible. Like they are all staffs are very flexible. They are very helpful to us, so that you can take the help for your preparation, and you have to follow the discipline. Motivation is like a temporary thing, but you have to follow the discipline. Discipline will give you this more better result than the motivation. So
my message to my juniors is have a faith on yourself, have a faith on your source, and main thing is don't compare with others, because everyone is on their own race, and one person may getting the results today and you may be getting the results tomorrow. Only time decides when the persons will get success. And today one, if you are comparing your for example, if you are comparing your GT score with someone like your friend is getting 140 and you are stuck at 120, and you are comparing with that person, you should stop that and you should work on yourself on and the main thing is reviewing on the GT, and you should improve your score rather than comparing. If you are comparing with your friend, means you are comparing your score with only 140, you should not compare with your friend. You have to compare with your score and you have to improve day by day. And the main thing is don't think about the destination, enjoy the journey. Even many people who are deserved to be top rankers are not getting the desired rank because they were panicky in between, and or during the exam they can't control their anxiety, and due to many factors it may impair the exam day preparation. So you have to prepare for that day during the 1 year. The 1 year preparation doesn't matters a lot, but the exam giving strategy matters much more than that. So during that 3 hours, what you have to do is the key what you will do in the 1 year.
So with this, we come to the end of this round table. I believe, thank you so much everyone for your wisdom, for your intellect, for your knowledge. I think we have passed so many pearls of wisdom to our juniors, to our students for the upcoming year. Every minute was precious for today's round table. Thank you so much everyone for taking out time for this thing. For the audience, if you have any question that has not been answered in this podcast, please put this in the comment section. I'll request the faculties and the rankers also to answer it when they can, but I'll make sure it happens. And always remember, at Bhatia, we have a legacy of making rankers and making the students better with pure education. That's it, pure education. There's a legacy, 28 years, and we are still making students better. So by the grace of God, we have managed to get some rankers. We have managed to get rankers on this round table. Thank you so much, everyone. God bless you. Congratulations and have huge success. Take care. Thank you.